Hello, Professor. My name is Zhang Qiwen. Today, I will be presenting my thesis titled Factors Influencing Employee Innovative Behavior in SMEs Under Digital Transformation, a case study of the manufacturing industry in Malaysia. I will walk you through 5 chapters: Introduction, Literature Review, Methodology, Data Analysis, and Conclusion. We will start with the research background and gap, then move to the theoretical framework and hypotheses, followed by the research design, key empirical findings, and finally, the practical recommendations. Let's begin with why I chose this topic. In recent years, Malaysian manufacturing SMEs have been undergoing rapid digital transformation, driven by both government policies like Industry 4.0 and market pressures. These firms are investing heavily in new technology. However, while reviewing the literature, I noticed a significant gap. Most studies focus on firm-level outcomes, like ROI or productivity, but very few examine the employee level, specifically their innovative behavior. In SMEs, resources are often limited. If employees don't know how to use these digital tools creatively, even the most expensive systems become shareware. Therefore, my research focused on 4 key dimensions of digital transformation. 1. Digital infrastructure. 2. Technology application. 3. Organizational digital support. 4. Leader digital empowering behavior. I investigate how these factors influence employee innovation and whether this relationship is shaped by organizational innovation, climate, and work autonomy. To expand these relationships, I adopted 3 theoretical lens. The resource-based will suggest that digital resources only become a competitive advantage when employees turn them into innovation. Social exchange theory implies that when organizations and leaders provide support, employees reciprocate through proactive innovation. The job demands resource model explains how digital resource can buffer stress and motivate employees to solve problems creatively. Based on this, I propose 7 hypotheses. Hypothesis 1 through 4 predict direct positive effects of the 4DT factors on innovative behavior. Hypothesis 5 introduce digital literacy as a mediator. Hypotheses 6 and 7 propose that innovation climate and work autonomy moderate this relationship. Now, let me explain how I tested these hypotheses. This is a quantitative cross-sectional study using structured questionnaires distributed via Google Forms, employing a 5-point Likert scale. The target population was employees from manufacturing SMEs in Malaysia. I used purposive and convenience sampling, ensuring all respondents had a manufacturing background. Out of the collected data, 211 responses were veiled. This covered diverse sectors including electronics, food processing, automotive, and machinery. Regarding demographics, about 40% were frontline production staff, 24% were technical or R&D staff, and the majority work in firms with 51 to 300 employees, which aligns perfectly with the typical SME profiles in Malaysia. For analyze, I use SPARS. I conducted reliability and validity tests, regression analysis, mediation analysis using the bootstrap method 5,000 samples, and moderation analysis using mean centering techniques. Before testing the hypothesis, we must ensure the data quality. The reliability tests show excellent internal consistency. All Kropatsch alpha values exceed 0.79, with the all over DT construct reaching 0.952. The validity test also passed with flying colors. The KMO value was 0.984, and Bartlett's test was significant. The first components explain 70.3% of the variance, confirming that our measurement model is robust. Now for the core findings. Model 3 explains 88.2% of the variance in employee innovative behavior, which is statistically significant. Look at the predictors. Digital infrastructure and leadership empowerment show the strongest effects. Technology application and organizational support were also significant. Crucially, digital literacy remained significant even after adding the other variables. What does this mean? First, H1 to H4 are fully supported. Digital transformation at the infrastructural, technological, organizational, and leadership levels all significantly boost innovation. Second, H5 is supported. Digital literacy acts as a partial mediator. This tells us that digital tools don't automatically lead to innovation. They must first enhance the employee's ability to use them. Third, regarding the moderators, H7 is fully supported. Interestingly, the effect of digital transformation on innovation was stronger for employees who initially had lower work autonomy. It seems digital tools help flatten hierarchical barriers and give these employees more room to experiment. H6 was only particularly supported, suggesting it plays a less crucial role than autonomy in this specific SME test. To conclude, here are my key takeaways. Finding 1. All 4 DT factors matter, but leadership empowerment and infrastructure are the most potent drivers of innovation. Finding 2. Digital literacy is the gateway. Without it, the link between technology and innovation breaks. Finding 3. Giving employees autonomy, especially those in rigid roles, is essential to unlock the full potential of your digital investment. Based on this, I have 4 practical recommendations for managers. 1. Strengthen infrastructure that is directly relevant to production, not just fancy teach. 2. Invest aggressively in digital literacy training. 3. Empower your leaders to support experimentation and recognize new ideas. 4. Design jobs with higher autonomy, allowing employees to choose their methods and tools. Theoretical contribution. This study shifts the lens from firm-level strategy to the individual employees. It confirms that digital literacy is a prerequisite for translating digitalization into actual innovative behavior. That's all my presentation. Thank you for your attention.